people that are innocent typically don't do crimes that can lead them to having an extra 10 years regardless.
Right.
Because even if you are innocent, bro, you can't escape from jail, bro.
No.
Well, we posted every Friday. See them corner emojis, then you know wild. I'm a jaded Gemini till the day I die. And I'ma talk my shit, but I don't play both sides. So nah.
They still outside, y'all.
They still outside, baby.
They still outside.
Mm.
The New Orleans
inmates.
What's his name? Antoine Massey.
Antoine Massey.
That's who we're focusing on today. The inmate that he's still on the run and he posting on the gram, bruh. Like he's acting like
iCarly. Antoine.
Antoine.
My boy said he a live streamer.
That's
Antoine
right. He
Sinat.
IRL streamer now.
Antoine Sinat.
Look, we had a feeling that at least one of them was gonna linger to try to get their little Gemini birthday with their evil ass, but
Antoine Somali.
He's still out, and it's crazy.
World of Antoine. What's up, y'all? It's your favorite YouTube couple, your favorite Gemini couple, baby. Back at it once again. Top 5, top 10, baby. You hear me? Whoa, they.
We back talking about these inmates that escaped. Just a reminder, even though this is a, crazy situation, these people are not good dudes.
They're not
good dudes. If I'm not mistaken, the guy that we're about to talk about now has escaped multiple times before. Like, he's a seasoned escapee, okay? And if I'm not mistaken, again, I think he said in his video, I didn't escape, I was let out. Okay, sir.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, buddy.
Now, the crazy part about it is, people are scared.
Oh, yeah.
Still, that because a lot of these dudes had victims, and now they not only know that some of them are still outside, but they also know that they're not contained very well.
Right.
They can get out with a hairbrush and some toothpaste and break out.
Antoine Escobar at this point.
And listen.
Escaped inmates still on the run. Authorities are now reviewing an Instagram post in which a man who calls himself Antoine Massey speaks at length about the escape and some of the previous charges against him. Investigative reporter Mike Pearlstein joining us now in studio to talk about all these dramatic developments. Mike.
Well, that's right, Devin. We have confirmed that federal and state law enforcement authorities are reviewing this social media post, and they are taking it seriously. In the Instagram post, which appears to be recorded as a
certified hood classic, Trapaholics make.
Bruh, that show Escapee fit. 007 Chucky. He looks like a Chucky.
Oh my god.
Bro got
dude.
Egyptian hieroglyphs on his
Bro,
face.
cut your hair, you fucking
just cut
imbecile.
that shit off,
like,
bro.
dude, I would have cut my hair, cut the beard. I would have
if I looked like him, I would have gave myself like a Slim Shady buzz cut, like blonde, low taper fade, take all my facial hair off.
I would be out here with a fucking lace front on.
No, for real. Like, this is how you know, bro,
and
not
some
right.
Foundation,
like,
dog.
something's not right, bro. Because he looked exactly like,
you would not be able to find me, dog. He would not be able to
plays
find
on a cell phone. A person with the same facial tattoos as Massey talks about being let out of the jail, names a female who was arrested for accessory to his escape, and claims his innocence on domestic violence charges he is facing in both Orleans and St. Tammany parishes. He also shows court paperwork regarding his cases. Here's a portion of the video being scrutinized by law enforcement.
My name is Antoine Massey. I'm one of the ones that was let out of Orleans Parish jail on what he said.
You was not let out. Y'all bust through the freaking wall. Talk about you was let out.
See, right? All right, what I want to talk about today is that I learned that they locked the woman up for saying that she was supposed to be helping me in any nature. Her name is right? Now, is the victim to my case in St. Tammany. What they say, the kidnapping, the second-degree rape, the second-degree kidnapping.
Like, bro, do you hear your charges right now, my guy?
Oh, my gosh.
When they find you When they see you,
What the
bro, you're
heck?
cooked, bro. Like, if you might as well just turn yourself in. You might as well turn yourself in, bro.
Oh my God. So
'Cause-
he's trying to say, because from what I remember, I just didn't know if it was the same guy, but he just confirmed it for me. A family member of his came out and like went on social media and was like saying their side or something. So he's trying to say that that wasn't a family member and that was actually one of the victims to his cases. And now because that person got locked up, if I'm not mistaken.
Bro, a lot of people have been locked up
Over
as
this
accessories
scenario.
to
Yeah,
this
as peeps.
foolishness. But he just named all of the worst charges that one could have.
Right. Like, why do you think anyone would want you outside?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm not tripping. Yeah, someone in the chat was like, yeah, his aunt came forward. So you trying to say your aunt is the victim? Like, what are you talking about, bro? Just stay off social media. Like, and then this is also like that, in my opinion, when psychopathic type people are low key, like, you just want all the attention for the bad stuff that you do. Like, why are you on social media right now talking about, oh, yeah, y'all, I know I got accused of this, this, and this, but, like, bro, run. Yeah. Like, why are you on social media?
I would be Forza Horizon 5, bro. I'd be in Mexico. Like, you're tripping, dog. And then, like, I told you, bro, hey, Joe Dirt, lace front, out of here. What are you talking about, bro? You're over here trying to play Shakespeare. Yeah, dog. Like, nobody cares what you have to say, bro. They're over here talking about you R word and stuff. Like, you, like, literally, bro, if your appeal didn't work, you think that this is going to work?
Yeah, no.
Come on, dude. And then people are in the comments, oh, they didn't play the part about the corrupt official. Bro, everything is not a conspiracy. Y'all going to conspiracy yourselves right on into off of a cliff. I swear. Like, people could literally show people blatantly the truth and nobody will even believe it nowadays.
They'll still have something more to say.
It's pretty wild. Makes you wonder what it will take.
No, seriously.
Now, the video goes on for many more minutes and covers a wide range of topics, including requests for help by everyone from rappers to President Donald Trump. And as you saw,
Trump,
this person,
save me, Trump.
Antoine Massey knows all about the specific charges being faced by the escapee, as well
you need
as
about
the
$1 million
relevant
for that, buddy.
accomplice. Once again, Devin, we have confirmed that this
Gotta
video
go to
is
the
in
dinner.
the hands of state and federal law enforcement, and they are taking it very seriously.
Yeah, and there's a lot for them to digest here. So what can law enforcement do with this social media post?
Well, that is an open question, obviously a good one, and they are pouring all over it.
I could tell you what they could do.
Instagram
They could use metadata because it's meta, and they could track this dude down and see where that was posted from and when. All they got to do is subpoena it. So, Loki, he just got his location triangulated pretty good. Now, the issue with that is if he's, like, in the trenches, what are you going to just kick every door in the trenches, bro?
Not the freaking smartest at all.
Hey, man, when you're locked up, bro, you get a little bit
he's
behind.
still outside. Is this the whole video? Okay, here we go. He's still outside, so, I mean, somebody's helping him. The one family member he did have is locked up, though.
It's so crazy that people did all of that pardoning right before that bill.
Yeah, right.
And people don't see that as like a distraction tactic, yeah. I'm going to cut off.
Talking for 9 minutes? God damn.
I'm going to cut your health care off, but I just freed the Chrisleys.
No, seriously.
I know y'all like YB.
What did I do? Go back.
That's why I just pardoned Contrell.
No, that's why I pardoned Contrell.
He had to go do his tour.
What I want to talk about today is as far as why I was in Orleans Parish Jail. I was in custody for almost 8 months. All right, 6 months, something like that. I was in there for theft of a motor vehicle and domestic abuse and violent strangulation. That's what I was in Orleans Parish.
Oh my God.
Okay, but before I was in Orleans Parish, I was in a jail called St. Tammany Detention Center. All right, St. Tammany Jail here in St. Tammany Parish.
You hear me?
It's a parish, Orleans and St. Tammany. Okay, today what I want to talk about is that I was on 2nd-degree kidnapping, 2nd-degree rape, domestic abuse, battery,
gosh,
domestic abuse, battery, violation of protective order, right? On this woman right here, her name is Diana.
No, for real, why is the paper all crinkled?
This is a district attorney drop form right here. And she's not a child, she's an adult, a full adult. I was dating this woman. This is a legalized affidavit.
Bro, you just dox her ass, Loki.
Like, bro, what are you doing?
And then not only did you just like Loki, I guess this could have all been looked up, so whatever. But you're definitely putting people in the light. And then on top of that, you said that you were just in there in another jail. It sounded like you just said you're like a repeat offender.
Yeah, like you like
That's
to put
what
your hands on women.
Bro. Like,
she's not a little girl, she a woman. So what?
Still bad. It's false. My all allegations against me is false. I was nowhere around her. Like none of that. During the timing of the date, which was November the 10th.
What this got to do with you escaping, bruh? What this got to do with you escaping, bruh? And he do give crazy, but I feel like he needs to deal with the consequences.
If you truly were innocent, why wouldn't you be a little bit more confident in? I'm pretty sure there have been people that have escaped from jail. Low key, their original case got dropped because if they can get a more heavy charge on you, they could just drop the original one and be like, hey, yeah, we can for sure get you for this now.
Right.
So regardless of what you were guilty or not for, you just caught another 10.
Easy.
Of 2024. Okay. So I was in Santana, right? And I was on a regular domestic charge, right? So they put a parole hold on me because I was on a domestic charge. So that being said is that once that occurred, and the charges was refused or whatever, they shipped me to Orleans Parish where I had more open charges.
What?
Where you had more open charges. So you are a repeat offender.
Domestic abuse, battery, involved strangulation. So once I got in Orleans Parish jail, all right, I have from the district attorney's office this woman who they say that I am.
Who's filming this?
Right.
In Orleans Parish, the same
You're going to jail. They gonna lock your ass up.
Okay, she did the same thing in Orleans Parish, right? Correct. I'm about to show you how the system is corrupted. Okay, she did this, right? Saying all allegations against me is false, and she even saying it. You know, she let her know the truth that I never did this to her. I never hit her. I was nowhere around her. Nothing. She got mad.
Okay, Naja.
Dealing with another woman. That's why she did.
I don't want to hear the story of the nigga that escaped from jail, bro.
I want to know how you are still going, bro. Like, I thought you were gonna come out here on some catch me if you can shit. You over here trying to explain your innocence. Oh, you're just one other person that didn't do it, and that, like, bruh.
You're one other person that didn't do it multiple times.
Right? Like,
how do you get extradited to somewhere where you got more open charges for domestic violence? How you? What do you?
Strangulation.
The domestic charges, the domestic violence Batman over here.
Like, come on, bro.
Like in every county, that's what you do. Like, bro, stop it, dog. And then now magically you outside of the chain gang. You're so trustworthy. So believable.
Another thing too, once I got into Orleans Parish, I was there for like a month or something like that. Okay, a lot went on as that time progressed. Okay, if you was an innocent person and you know the judges and DA know that this person is saying that all the charges that you're on that you did not do, why was you still in jail? Louisiana have the highest incarceration rate in the world for putting black people away.
So he basically was like, why wouldn't you break out? Basically.
I'm so fucking handsome, take a bitch for ransom. Yeah, you have some plans, but she not finna answer. For the Gemini, she gon' cut you off like cancer. End of the day, I'ma skate, switch your stance. Ain't no debate, need a plate for the stance. Yeah, I'm about my cake, if you ain't, get your bands up. Hundreds in the safe, they don't fold, they don't